Hello everyone and welcome to this first video. This is going to be a Plan With Me February bullet journal video, and let's get started. First, I'm going to go over the materials that I like to use, and the very first is my Zebra Midliner set. These are great for everything basically because they are light colors and they make a page really stand out. So when in doubt, I use these. The next thing that I love to use are these medium flare pens from Papermate. If you use these, just be careful for bleeding. But next is my favorite pens to use for my bullet journal, and those are the Sarasa Porous pens. I love these, they don't bleed at all, and they're great fine liners. I also use these Mala markers from IKEA for coloring occasionally, and I sketch out everything in pencil before I ink it. I also use scissors and my ruler a lot, and of course I'm using a journal. I got this one at Michael's. I love little accent stickers, so I collect those. This one is floral themed. And double-sided tape I use for putting things in my journal like photos. And I also have a laminating paper for making my own stickers as well, which I absolutely love. The next thing that I am going to do here is paint my cover page. The reason why I like to paint my cover page is because watercolor is really familiar to me and it's just my preferred medium. So I started out with a sketch, as you can see here, and I decided that this month's theme is going to be plants. So there's a lot of greens and purples in here, and I really love the way that this came out. Then to finish this part off, I used the laminating paper that I talked about earlier, and I inserted it in my journal, sort of making it a sticker. This is also great because I am super clumsy and I get coffee stains on my bullet journal all the time, so this ensures that my art will stay clean and it will be safe. As you might be able to see here, I already did my mood tracker for this month, and I'm going to color in these little pots of plants for each day of the month with my mood. I like doing this on my sort of cover spread. So the next thing that I'm doing here is actually a daily calorie tracker. And the reason why I have a daily calorie tracker is because of the way that I work out. I am a pretty intense gym rat, so it is really helpful for my nutrition keepsake and records to just see what I'm eating and how many calories I'm intaking every day, so I can sort of plan my gym schedule accordingly if I need to do so. Alright, in this clip I'm working on my calorie tracker, and the reason why I keep a calorie tracker is because I like to see how many calories I've eaten in a day and compare it with my gym schedule. I'm a pretty intense gym rat, so it's good for me to know how many calories I'm consuming with my workout routine, if I need to make adjustments to that routine, or if I need to make adjustments to my calorie intake so that my calories are keeping up with my lifting and being at the gym. The next page in my monthly spread is always my habit tracker. This is where I usually keep track of water, I keep track of if I got good sleep, just whatever habits that I want to know. The next two pages that I'm working on are my favorite two pages, and the first one is the February gallery. This is where I put art and photography that I find in that month and I find particularly beautiful. It can be from Reddit or something that my friends send me or just something that I see that I really like. I also sometimes will include pieces of my art that I'm especially proud of, and I just like to see and be able to flip back through and see what kind of art I was doing during that month. The other side of this spread is my gratitude spread, where I write down all of the really good things that happened to me that month. Now moving on to my weekly spreads. This is a weekly spread that I am testing out. I'm not too sure how it's going to work, but I'm liking it so far. Basically, it's just specifically for my busy school schedule. I am a senior in college, so the semester is pretty hectic for me. And I like this spread because not only does it show my schedule for the day, but it also allows me to put in due dates and homework in separate sections so I can stay really organized and on top of all of my classes. The other thing that I've found to be really helpful about having a schedule for the day is when I have appointments or a study session or something like that, I can put it in my bullet journal so that I know it's coming up and I won't forget about it, which is very easy to do over Zoom and being at home a lot, and it's hard for me to keep track of my day. So this spread has been working out so far, and I will probably continue it at least for this month, and if I like it, then I will continue it into next month. Here I'm just doing a final flip through of everything I did in this video. I know that the audio and video might have been a little bit rough. I'm still figuring everything out. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for planning February with me. Go ahead and like this video if you want, and subscribe if you want for more fun content.